I'm Cheryl.
And I'm Sam.
And now it's time for CHS Today. Our Black History Month honoree for today is Dr. Louis Wade Sullivan. Dr. Sullivan is known for founding the Morehouse School of Medicine in 1975, the first predominantly black medical school in the nation. Sullivan got his start in the medical field at the Boston University School of Medicine and was the only black student in his class. He would later serve on the faculty from 1966 to 1975. Later on in his career, Sullivan served as the Secretary of the Health Department of Health and Human Services, where he directed the creation of the Office of Minority Programs and the National Institutes of Health Office of the Director. Sullivan has also served on various groups and institutions for the advancement of African Americans in medical.
Academic teams will be traveling to Eastern Hancock next Monday. Everyone will meet at the cafeteria at 3:40, and the buses will leave from the flagpole after school. Dinner will not be provided.
French Club will have a water tasting activity today. Sign up in Google Classroom if you plan on attending.
It's that time of the week. Here's Mr. Russell with your weekly Russell Report.
Good morning, CHS. This is Mr. Russell for another weekly Russell Report. A few things I'd like to talk about. As you guys know, masks are no longer mandated. They are optional. I suspect that many students are glad for that. It's also nice to see some people's faces I haven't seen for a couple of years. So just remember, though, they still are mandated on the bus for now, but here at school they are optional. Also, let me remind you, people that drive to school, you're not supposed to be parking in the faculty parking lot. Also, if you are a WCC student, you are not supposed to go to your car between schools. You are supposed to walk there and stay out of the parking lot area, so please be sure you're parking in the proper area. Also, I'd like to congratulate the boys basketball team. They won the conference, undefeated in the conference, so congratulations. Beating over the weekend two good teams, Franklin County and Lawrenceburg, and to earn that championship. Also, we had the guy-girl dance on Friday night, and I want to congratulate everyone. They did a fantastic job in performing that dance. Also, I'd like to congratulate the choir. They went to Indianapolis, and many singers earned gold and just did a fantastic job there. So I want to tell you how proud of you that I am for that. So that's all I have for this week. Until next week, that's Mr. Russell saying goodbye.
French Club will be celebrating Mardi Gras on Tuesday, March 1st in Madame Medina's room starting at 3. There will be a craft and king cake.
Academic teams have a meet tomorrow. All members must report to the CHS Media Center at 5 p.m. unless their coaches want to meet with them before that. The meet will start at 5:30. Dinner will not be provided. See any of the coaches if you have any questions.
National Honor Society seniors will meet tomorrow to prepare for the upcoming blood drive. Please plan to see Mrs. Balmer during SRE tomorrow, as this is the required senior project.
The CHS Band Department will be hosting the first winter concert tomorrow. The Spartan Winter Guard will be performing in the CHS gym starting at 6:30, and the concert portion will begin at 7 o'clock in the Robert E. Wise Auditorium. The concert will feature the Advanced Concert Band, Intermediate Concert Band, and the Jazz Ensemble, as well as individual solos and ensembles who are traveling to compete in the ISMA Instrument State Solo and Ensemble Contest this weekend. $2 donation at the door.
On this day in 1963, sources from inside of Cuba reported multiple missile silos loaded with nuclear warheads aiming at the United States. This was in the most tense era of the Cold War and increased concern between the U.S. and the Soviet Union. This event is now known as the Cuban Missile Crisis.
The price of crude oil is rising due to fear that the Ukrainian-Russia crisis will disrupt supplies across the world. This will majorly affect the prices of gasoline and any crude oil products for the upcoming future. This, of course, is due to the increasing threat of war and fear of oil loss.
Along with the U.S., the UK, and New Zealand have also supported the political negotiations with Russia and Ukraine. Along with this, they have condemned Russia's influence over Ukraine. The ambassador for New Zealand is expected to meet with other top officials to discuss a more diplomatic approach to the Ukraine issue later into next month.
Today was anything but a backpack day for FFA week. Let's see what everyone brought today. Tomorrow is Flannel Day, and Friday is FFA Gear Day. Make sure to see Mr. Nobby for your prize if you dress up.
Lunch for tomorrow will be buffalo chicken dip with Totitos tortilla chips, sliced cucumbers, fresh carrots, and flatbread. Other options include crispy chicken patty sandwich or a spicy chicken patty sandwich.
It's cold again. Here's Emily with your weather. Madeline.
Thanks, guys. Well, there's nothing too interesting about the weather today. Tonight we're going to be seeing some clouds come out with a temperature of about 32. Going into this evening and into tomorrow morning, those clouds are going to stay the same with a slight decrease in temperature. On Thursday, we're going to have a 90% chance of snow with an increase of temperature with a high of 36. Going into Friday, there's a small decrease in temperature and the snow is going to go away, those clouds coming back out. On Saturday, however, we're going to be seeing a slight bit of sun and a slight increase in temperature to 36. And that is all that I have for the weather. Now back to the desk.
Now over to Emily.
With the sports.
Thanks, guys. Last night on senior night, boys varsity basketball defeated Northeastern 47-36. Leading scorers were Caleb Sparks with 9, Toby Billis with 8, and Josh Williams with 7. And Braxton Myers and Lucas Barron each with 5. Jeremy Jurgensen started off the Spartans with a 3, and the scoring continued with the Spartans up 21-13 at half. During the second half, the Knights made a comeback, but in the final minutes of the fourth quarter, Connersville was able to extend their lead to win the game. The Spartans end their regular season 18-6 and outright conference champions. They will next be in action at home against Greensburg in the first round of sectionals Wednesday at 6. Sectional tickets for all sports ticket holders go on sale today at the athletic office, and for the general public, tickets will go on sale tomorrow in the athletic office from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Tickets will be $10 for all games and $6 for just one game. Make sure you get your tickets and come support our Spartans. There is no sports action for tonight. That's all I have for the sports. Now back to the desk for birthdays.
Birthdays for today are Madeline Holbrook, Taylor Harrison, Braden Keegan.
The only birthdays for tomorrow are Ashlyn Smith and Connor Steffens. Happy birthday!
The saddle is my backpack.
And I have emotional baggage.
And that's all for CHS Today.